This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You will hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
Professional wrestler Haley Hatred, and you're listening to the hottest talk show on the net, edmoneylive.com.
Why, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is edmoneylive.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main site. Everything's on the right-hand side. Click any way that you can listen to podcasts, and you'll be able to get a hold of us. Thank you for all things you do. We're going to be leaving you with the song Paper Planes Forever, so check that out. It's a folky song. If you like folk music.
Folky.
Talk about
Folk you.
Folk music. That's right. So check it out, audience members. Thank you for all things you do. You always listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up?
Bruh.
Always gassy.
I'm a sleep farter.
Hamburger.
Some people talk in their sleep. I'm gassy.
Yes.
He's back, sitting right over there, always keeping us in balance in check. It's Insano Wayno.
What's up?
Hi, Wayne.
And
Hi.
And thankfully, we have a guest in the studio with us.
Yeah.
He's been on before, Jeffrey Street. That's the voice you'll be hearing if you're just listening to us versus watching us.
I had to do the Byron.
Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell 2 people. Thank you for doing it. Just tell 2 people. You're making a difference. Trust me, audience members out there, you're making a difference. I can see it in the numbers. We're growing. Thank you. And all we need is a little bit more. Just keep telling 2 people. Thank you.
I feel like you're doing a telethon.
I know.
Just keep donating.
I gotta keep pushing other all the way over to Hi. Okay.
Why did they start up a chain? Why did the ninjas start up a chainsaw after the gong? Is there something you're not telling us, Ed?
They're just so.
Do you have them in back cleaning up your fence line?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Dude,
ninjas.
that I'm telling you, that bruise has got it turned. There's a section on it that's.
Is it the yellow green?
Yes,
Don't show it. I don't want to see it.
For the audience, if you on the list, the last show I talked about was it the last show?
Yes.
I talked about Chucky and I, where I'm feeling my age. I'm starting. to feel my age, and I jumped on the fence that I'm cleaning up, our backyard fence, and I hit the
You were trying to jump over it, or
it's he's, you know what?
Just listen to the last show.
I missed the last show.
Yeah, he's doing that bullshit face till you and I know.
Wait till you see this
wait?
bruise.
I was here for the last show, right?
No,
nope, I wasn't.
No, you
You were
weren't.
in,
I'm sorry,
taking
yeah.
care of your
Here's the
father.
thing you're getting older. Your mind is doing exactly what he and I talked about.
So is yours.
In our minds, we're thinking we can do things, but our bodies are telling us we're over 50. You know what I mean?
Speak for yourself.
And dude,
Can I talk to everybody here but Jeffrey Street, please?
Sorry.
Everybody.
that's
Earmuffs.
How old are you, Jeffrey?
yeah.
49.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're in the.
I'm close.
He's
I'm
close.
You're in Ed's range.
On
Dude,
Bumble.
it did,
You're prime.
So my bruise is turning. It's getting that yellow on the edges of the. Dude, I've got a bruise. It's literally that. And from hitting the fence, I couldn't.
Enough about your dumb
Oh,
bruise.
shut it!
Yeah.
God
His bruise
damn it!
is jaundiced.
Pretty soon you'll have that old paper skin.
Right.
It'll look like 70s
You pet a cat and it
birthday
scratches
party
you.
crepe paper.
You'll lose like a quart of blood.
Yeah. Are you on blood thinners? No, I just got thin skin. It's like
Yeah.
onion skin.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to know how that happens because that happened to my dad when he was an elderly.
I'm sure
no
there's
shit.
like a
Your
long,
dad was older
drawn-out
than you?
reason.
What's it?
Your dad was older than you?
Yeah, I know that. I mean, he was.
He's like, he was an elderly.
He was elderly. I wanted to talk about this because one of the things that we were trying to do for him.
Already off topic.
Right, I know. Oh yeah, it just made us think of it. Was with my dad was that I wanted to get a potty thing for
Potty.
him. You know what I mean? Those potty chairs.
Yeah.
Is that what they call them?
I think they're called potty chairs.
Yeah,
Toilet,
they
those
really are.
riser toilet seats.
No, the ones that it's a chair
just a
with a
little-
bucket under it.
Right. The bucket's about that tall and it's got the lid.
Yes.
That's it.
I'd fill that baby in one sitting.
This.
I would need like one of those cake frosters on the top just to smooth it down.
Baby, come empty this. I still got more.
Just see.
I'd have to have like a revolver where I would just like hit a button and a new thing. It'd be like a 6-shooter.
Do you see that?
That's the thing. It's
Semi-automatic.
exactly it.
That's
Is
funny.
that we didn't think that far ahead in the process.
So you just let him poop in a cereal bowl?
They put a lid on it.
Oh.
It's got a strainer, a colander on there. Just you can filter out any of the.
It was like you were panning for corn.
any of the medication
Play-Doh
that
factory.
any of the medication that didn't dissolve or
Ooh, this one's a good one. Nah, never mind. It's just a multivitamin.
So anyhow,
right. So what happened was we got him. Thank you for doing. Yeah, we got him one of those, and it's only like it's only this deep.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
have splashback no matter what.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not well.
What if you have like a big solid turd though?
Yeah, it's gonna scrape you on the way down like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be like a connecting rod from the bottom of the
Right.
bowl to your butthole,
You're gonna have to
and then
create.
after that, you're gonna compress it.
You're gonna have to create separation.
Remember those old Play-Doh
Stage 2,
little factories? Just
The Play-Doh Fun Factory.
like when the rocket comes apart.
soft serve.
This is well,
Maybe you can have like a butter knife to like hack it. Just don't hit your nuts.
see, this is because I was what happened was, and it was before the audience out there listening is before the
If
mics
they're
came
still
on.
listening after this.
They are. We were talking about like I couldn't think of the word, so I said a porta potty is what we next was been, and I thought he said that it was one of you guys said you actually put a porta potty, or you
I said it. We had one for my wife when she couldn't get out
like
of
an
bed. Yeah.
actual
It's not a
like
porta potty. No, we had the
worksite
chair.
porta potty.
No, we had the chair that we're talking about, not a porta potty. But
Yeah, so you had
very
it was basically a chair with a bucket.
Yeah.
See,
Did it look like a kickstand when it hit the bottom and still on your butt?
Did you guys see this?
Well,
what's that?
I
What is
wanted
that?
a nail trimmer.
Right.
Just a nail clippers.
Right.
And he brings me an old poker set from a gambler who used to gamble on the road from the 1700s. Doesn't it look like that's something you would see in?
Right.
Oh no,
like,
that's an 1800s doctor.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
We're gonna have
old
to-
World War One.
We're gonna have
Civil
to take
War
your leg
kit.
off. Give me my nail clippers.
You mean the dentist's bag?
Yeah, all those things. This is
still works.
reminiscent.
Yeah, and it even I have two, and the other one was the has like the big super thick nail trimmers. And do you know what I was?
Is that for
Die
like
grinder.
the diabetes nails?
Dude, that's not a joke. Yeah, right. It is.
They're like big Frito scoops.
dude, it's like the
Yeah.
jaws of life. You know what I mean? It's got
Yeah.
the tongs on there.
You can literally cut wire with it.
And well, I got that for my dad. The one for the toes when my dad to help.
Why does that look way older than? What
It has a zipper, so that brings it to a certain date. I do know that.
Did you get that used?
Unless it was a button.
Did you like find it at
If
Goodwill?
you see Velcro, that really brings it to date.
I know.
Because the old ones had frogs, the little
The frog
elongated
button,
thing
the frog
going through
button.
the loop.
No, see, when my dad, but the thing was, have you ever gone to trim and for whatever reason you slip and it cuts at an angle then?
Nope.
Nope.
You've never done.
We're not bitches. Maybe our thumbs are. Maybe our working thumbs are a little stronger than yours.
Yeah.
I mean, I have broken clippers on a nail trying to clip
Oh,
it. And it just
really?
snaps, and they're
Damn.
like, all right,
Is it because you're a redhead?
time for the new one? Maybe.
Is that
I
one of
just
those-
got really hard nails. I don't know why.
I just
damn
the
gingers.
porta potty thing I wanted to say is because my dad, because of the medications,
He would get pissed and kick the bucket out of the bottom that was full.
no,
Right at
Wow.
dude,
Sorry.
that
No,
is-
I like that.
Poor choice of words, though.
to have to listen to look at him laughing at that. Look at him just
you. That was totally on.
That was good. Yeah.
just laughing at
I
that.
like that.
No, it's
Not used to that coming from over in this area.
This area is different. But Joey, no, he had because of the medications, he would have really
Brick poops.
yes, very solid.
Would he put him in a tube so I can hit you with them? Because I would have.
Yeah.
He had very solid, and there was one time because we would help him move. That's a reason. Got it next to the bed.
Wait, help him move his poop?
no.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
No.
Like squeeze his belly, or
Yeah. It'd be like a frosting bag.
No, is that there was times that he would have to call me into the restroom because
Hey, Ed, look at this one.
Exactly what I was
Record
saying.
holder.
no, is that I had to help him
Cut it up.
clean up, and because of the medications, it would get very solid, like you said, brick. And then I caught him one time. He was using the scrubber that you use to scrub a toilet. He was in there trying to hack this thing apart.
With a nylon brush.
His toothbrush.
he used Dad's. He was smart.
Right.
Well, Ed doesn't use it, so.
Wait a minute, I just caught that. Look at him laughing the whole goddamn time. God
gonna
damn
say-
it, I hate when you're laughing at me like that.
I was gonna say it smells the same anyway.
Yeah.
No, I just want to know, have you ever had to hack a movement?
No.
I don't have a gallbladder.
I know we don't, but when in your years before we had our goal,
I would just shove it down the hole with my heel.
You guys always talked about like a coat hanger next to the toilet
Yeah.
or a butter
he
knife.
did. I
Becky.
didn't.
You
Poop
said,
knife.
did you ever see that? I've never
Becky's
seen anything
got a-
like it.
Becky's
Then
got
I
a
went
coat
over.
hanger.
My mom had something.
Becky's got
No
a coat
way.
hanger. Yeah.
Ew.
You're kidding.
No.
And
I'm not
where,
kidding.
Where did she keep it? That's the
It
thing.
was
On
like
the coat
leaning
rack.
against the wall. I mean,
Oh,
she
no, ours
doesn't
is
have
a
people.
one and done. Once you use it, it goes in the trash.
Apparently, my mom's is. I didn't even know that thing existed.
It was like hanging on a hook.
I
So
didn't know anybody had that issue where that would even have.
Yeah, Becky is from all her painkillers and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
they're
that
no
happened.
joke.
Okay.
That was
They're
just,
like loaves of banana bread.
yeah, dude. It's very very aggressive.
So if you've ever seen anybody that's been on painkillers, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, well, he was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
And
on
then you're like,
painkillers.
don't you ever say no to anal again. but they still say no.
Yeah.
When you'd flush, you could just hear it rattling through all the pipes.
No, it's stuck. It's like,
I think we're so far off.
yeah, let's get back on topic.
I have no idea where we're
Let's start with number one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I wanted to ask you. You said thank you for doing it. You said to ask you about a vent and a guy with emphysema on a plane.
No, well, the guy, I settled into my seat.
Now, did you fly
on the flight.
that cheap airline again?
I like to fly Spirit because you can get these big front seats.
I fly Spirit.
Yeah, but didn't you say that's when everything is a la carte? No matter what you
I think
did.
a lot of them are. And
Are they now?
I mean, what do you get free on any flight? Maybe water or a wash, like
That's
pop
it.
or Pepsi,
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, you don't get any of that on Spirit. You pay for your carry-on. You pay for your bag.
And that's fine.
You
I
pay
don't
for your
want it.
seat if you want to pick it.
Is it because
I grab snacks at the store. Or
So do I.
So can you? Do they allow you to bring on?
Well, if you're in the terminal, they have stores.
Yeah,
you
but
can buy
sometimes-
like a water.
yeah,
or whatever.
okay. And it's because your flight is so short, anyways, right? You're not.
No, that's not it.
No.
No, you're allowed
It's
to
just
take it
because-
water on.
Yeah, you can bring it on
I
any
take
flight.
combos.
You can bring food on. You can,
Once
like,
you're
you can-
in,
yeah.
that 3-ounce limit is
yeah.
out the door.
Right.
You can
Does
carry
it?
a water jug, a gallon jug on the plane if you
Oh, yeah.
want.
Do you zone like when you're on your flight? Do you really converse much, or do you zone out,
You
go
don't
to
talk-
sleep?
you don't talk
It's
to your neighbor.
individual.
Well, he's sitting with his wife or something.
I
or
watched
his fiance.
a
sorry.
movie.
Yeah. Okay. You do on.
I watched. No, I brought a tablet and I
Okay,
downloaded Netflix. I got the greatest thing though. It's a sheet. It's about 10 or 8 by 18, and it's rubber coated. It's like rubbery, but inside is metal, and you can form it. So
Wait,
I
what?
put it over the seat ahead of me, and I bent it to hang on there, and it went down, and I put a little lip on the bottom and bent it out and just set my tablet on there.
Nice.
It'll form to anything. You could set it down, make a triangle, and it could be.
How did the person in front of you like that?
Right.
They didn't know it was there.
Right.
It wasn't like between their head. And
I was like,
it was like a little lip on
yeah.
top, or I had it right in the pocket of all the brochures, and shows you where you're gonna die on the plane,
Right.
with the
right.
inflatable whatever.
Even though they're like, please keep your seats upright. They don't even recline
It was
anymore.
long enough where I could
They
stick
don't.
it. I could stick it in the pocket and bend it, have it come over and have a lip, so I could set it right on it. It was perfect.
And nobody could see you whacking
Amazing.
underneath it?
Really, yeah.
Perfect.
Have you ever noticed though that if your seat is even reclined a quarter of an inch, they're like, "Sir, can you please put your seat up?"
yeah,
You're like,
up.
That's just
you're like,
it.
it is.
And then when you're underway, when you're allowed to do it, and you do it, the people behind you are
you're
like,
Like it's such a pain in the ass.
a lot of them don't recline anymore.
That's what I was
They don't
saying,
even.
yeah.
They're
At
fixed.
all.
The big seats do.
Yeah. But so this guy behind me, we finally get in this plane. It was delayed. There were people from the night before when it got delayed.
Oh, God.
They were there like 36
So you
hours.
had a full flight.
Yeah, it was pretty full. But I mean, whole family stayed the night. This guy had infants, and I was like, "What'd you do?" She's like, "We just stayed in the airport, and I held the
See, that's
1-year-old.
That's
like,
difficult.
all
Bringing,
night.
I understand why people do it, but bringing an infant on a plane, the pressure change and all that is.
Well,
is
that's
so,
fine.
so
People are going to
different.
do that, Ed.
I know
you're
that.
not going to eliminate all children.
And it's
from
not
flight.
something you have to do anymore.
Leave your
anyhow.
infants behind.
No, you can always ship them.
Well, they have like
UPS
a box.
or
You just
something.
leave them at the
Yeah,
airport.
That's cool,
they
though.
do.
Then you pick
That's
them up when you
cool.
get back.
You just send them
Just
UPS.
put them in the cargo area.
I'd rather children than the stupid little dogs that they bring with them.
Oh God.
Drives me
So,
nuts.
yeah.
I'm like, you've got to bring your pet on a trip. Don't leave your house.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't
Or
leave
drive.
your house. Yeah, or
so,
drive.
So the guy behind me.
the whole time.
For 2.5 hours.
But I have noise canceling earphones, so I was okay. But oh my God, I had the worst gas pain. It hit me, and it was
The
like
airplane parts.
airplane farts, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't.
right.
This was really bad, and I was just like, you can't hear it. There's no way anybody will hear it. You got the seat cushion to take most of the noise.
How do you know you had
And
noise
Did you
canceling?
cough? Did you cough when you farted? Maybe that's why he's coughing.
There was nobody. I didn't have to. It was loud enough on a plane,
Right.
and there were 3 vents. Well, I was in the like an emergency row, so there was only. But anyhow, I could control 2 vents, so I faced one forward and one backward, and I just
farted
let
away.
it go, and it was horrible. I'm talking about. Whoa! Oh my God!
Those rancid cabbage
Oh,
farts.
it was, and I wouldn't even. It was just horrible. there's no way that it didn't affect a radius.
Dude,
Was it one of those ones that was hot? Like you burned your
and it just
asshole?
kept
I
coming.
was thinking like,
By the time I was at the end of it, you could tell it was over body temperature. It was, yeah.
It had a
And I don't mean to gross
It had a
anybody
heat.
out, but
No.
it was that bad.
Dude, there was
And I didn't flinch. I was just like watching my thing like nothing ever
Like it
happened.
wasn't you?
And I got the vent pointed that way and that way. So I think I could confuse them a little, like on the orientation of it. Like
got 6 rows looking around.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
Dude, there was a
Oh.
plane flight where someone's gas.
Wait, a
was,
plane flight?
Well, I'm
Plane
sorry,
flight.
I'm sorry. There was a flight that
Airplane?
Yes, there was a flight that one time I remember watching the news on this that they grounded it because someone's odor
Flatulence.
was so overpowering. They actually
I could-
landed.
I could definitely do that.
Yeah.
because they're like, there's something.
He's never flown since.
He's been too embarrassed.
Yeah, Ed.
I'm telling you. So that's the thing too. You're stuck in a tube with people that like you that have rancid gas.
Not like me. That was like the first time I've ever really, and it was I was
Admitted to it?
unexpected, but it was, whew, it was something.
Who had seafood for a week?
I was on a flight where somebody was doing that, like just constantly farting.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
And I don't, because I'm telling you, I will ground a fucking plane. So I retaliated. Didn't smell anything after that. It was weird. He was like,
Get that weak
like,
stuff
it was
out of here.
That was some tough love.
Yeah.
After that, it smelled nothing
Yeah.
on the plane. And I'm like, dude, there's people around.
Yeah.
Hold it or something. You know,
Yeah,
you
go to the bathroom.
It's like you've never dated anyone. You held it for 6 years. You can hold it for
Yeah.
a fucking flight.
Yeah.
So
I didn't expect it.
So
it
I-
wouldn't have been, I would
so
have
I
went to the
just-
restroom if I
Did you
knew.
stand up to the rest of the plane? You're welcome.
Yeah. Mustard gas.
That on a plane like that, you go to the restroom. I don't remember. I've most
I've
every day was
pooped on a
pee.
plane before.
That's what I'm gonna say. Is there a fan in there that
There's
you could?
No, but
No.
it's got like a lot of
Do
circulation.
they have
I
a
noticed.
window or?
Yeah, I cracked the window. It was like a little crank like at my grandma's house.
The little triangle.
Yeah.
No, all you have to do is flush, and it's like a exhaust fan.
Yeah.
I noticed that last time I was flying.
So that's
It's like a cruise ship. Sucks everything out of the room.
the whole
Yeah.
goddamn thing.
Pink sock
You go to the restroom and you're just.
turns you inside out.
They're like, we filled up our tank in the first 15 minutes of a
Yeah.
guy being on the plane. And that's usually someone's always stuck by the restroom because I think you had diarrhea one time.
I had
on
the shits
flight.
Yeah, when you got back
Yeah.
on from
From Vegas.
Yeah.
And that's
was it Vegas or Mexico?
No. I had it twice then.
I don't mean to bring back
once
old
was
men.
Punta Cana, and one was on the way to Vegas.
Oh,
Way to Vegas.
Because we had like a 6-hour delay, and they gave us food vouchers,
yeah.
and they're like, "You don't get any change, eat it all." So I'm like, "I'm eating all mine, and what you don't eat, Becky, I'm eating yours." And then it just didn't end well for me.
He's like, I'll be damned.
if you're
Yeah.
gonna see, I give up food if it's gonna.
What do you eat then? Light and air, moron.
I didn't give up
Oh.
food. I'm saying in a situation like that, I would rather not eat.
For 6 hours
Not true.
plus the 4-hour
I've seen
flight.
platters of food from open houses
I was going to say,
in your fridge.
Ed would get the food and then stuff it in his overhead bag.
There's a showing of a house in the neighborhood.
And then he wouldn't eat the whole
time-
vacation.
Dude, wait
Yeah.
a minute. The only time
save
that
money.
Exactly.
I did bring home a platter, but that was only one time.
You brought
know.
home food every time,
Every
there was an
time.
event where you used to
Yeah.
work.
It's true.
Right, when there was an event at work, because they're gonna,
Yeah.
they literally gonna throw.
Well,
it
you
out.
said one time, and I'm like,
One time.
no,
Yeah.
No, there was one.
one time, what? Times 100.
Yeah.
No, the only reason I did it is like they would
Yeah,
have it
God
abandoned
forbid
there.
that somebody had to toss a pan of food.
Yeah, but especially when I was hungry. So it's 2:00 in the morning. You're hungry, so you grab the pan,
The whole pan.
Well, I don't want to wrap it up. This is another thing. They wouldn't bring individual little containers.
You used to take your own.
So I never took
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Only
Wow.
once or twice. I did.
That's awesome.
I didn't. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't
oh my
think
God.
so.
So I learned, and I'm going to tell you, take your own shit, because people, not to work, but to like Thanksgiving or family events or potlucks,
Yeah.
holy shit. Every time I go to a potluck, people are like, there's so much food left over. Yeah, because everybody made enough for everybody.
right,
See?
right.
So it's not wrong bringing home
Oh,
something.
don't look at him like he's supporting you.
Yeah, Ed.
I'm just giving
Yes.
advice.
Your
That's
things
all.
don't count.
Can I talk to everybody but Jeffrey again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Who invited this guy?
No.
It's different when you're a guest at a dinner where everybody
Right.
brings something
Right.
and not a attendee
Yeah, I wasn't
at the
saying
clinic.
I wasn't saying go to a gala event and
Yeah.
have fucking
Well,
Tupperware.
Yeah.
It's like, have you ever gone to a buffet and got it to go?
Do they offer those?
Yes.
I don't eat at buffets, so.
Yeah, I've gotten to goes to buffets before.
Surprise!
Anyway.
I'm just gonna put this pork roast right here in my backpack.
Right.
You guys got something I can put in the bottom so the gravy doesn't drip out?
No, I wanted to ask him. He sent us a photo. Did you get the photo that when he was at the concert he went to?
Oh,
or
yeah.
no?
Yes.
You got to post that. That's
Yeah,
a
I
good
will.
picture.
He's for you guys out there. He went. Was this on your trip
It was
that you
in
were
Pitts-
just?
No, I came back from my dad's on Friday actually Saturday morning I ended up, because I got a delay, but I got a flight voucher, not just for $50 and some food voucher,
Yeah.
whatever. Speaking of which, and I had to go to Pittsburgh, so we flew in. It was delayed. I got home at like 3 a.m., slept till like 10. Then we got up. We left about, I think, 1:30 or 2, headed to Pittsburgh. It's a 2.5 hour drive, and I love that town. It's a great town to go to.
It's
fun. Yeah.
the people
It
are
is.
friendly, but it's
Yeah.
the driving is
The
a little
driving is
crazy.
a
in
little
that
tricky.
city.
Sucks.
But we ended
Yeah.
up going,
Yeah, that's
and
city driving.
we're at a Rivers Casino there.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
Three
And
Rivers
it's a
Casino.
nice venue, and we
one-
saw Casey and the Sunshine Band.
That's the one next to the stadium.
I don't know. It's downtown,
Okay.
so I don't know.
Right at three.
How was the band?
It was great.
See,
It was great. The
Wait a minute.
dancing, the horn section.
Everybody was a whole crowd moving too?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was
packed crowd.
fantastic.
How
Yeah, it was
KC's
full.
got to be up there. How do
He's
you,
72,
70.
and you see the picture. You got to
Yes.
post that picture.
Yeah.
and he's like, I know it should be KFC in the Sunshine Band. He was making of himself, but he's got to feel whatever. And I
Yeah.
was like, I thought it would be KC ate the Sunshine Band, but yeah, I mean he's huge and he's great and he sang great and he's got the worst toupee and it was fun.
You're kidding.
Oh yeah. Well, he was a big heartthrob back in the day. I mean, he was a good-looking guy.
now he's got a big heart attack.
Yeah. But he's had COVID. He just sat around and it
Really?
really knocked him out, and he felt like he couldn't recover. Yeah, I mean, I think had me even same thing.
See,
But
when you
it was a great show.
you like a lot of those 70s, 80s, which are good. They're
well,
good
it was
party
just
shows.
dance along, sing along,
And-
nothing serious.
And it wasn't a cover band.
We're in the second
Right,
row,
no.
and we went to the front. And
He
it was
was
just dancing
second
around.
row. I sent him a text I said his seats were so close. I think they used him as a roadie.
Yeah.
Because you were right.
It was really cool. The dancing and everything. It was it was fun. It was fun.
Did you get like a pick, or did they give you a
No.
souvenir or something? Since you were that dude,
No.
you were
You
right.
didn't get
on
like
the
a
stage.
souvenir toupee?
No. I got a what do you call it?
Boner?
Yeah.
A bone.
I got a catheter.
You got a mixed bucket of extra crispy.
The drummer switched one out. Yeah.
Yeah, you were in it.
Yeah.
Did they have the full band, like the horn section,
yeah.
everything?
It was great. Yeah. They did. They had backup singers and dancers, and the dancers were getting it. It was like,
Were they also 70?
no, they were not. They were not.
That's an interesting question. What's the crowd? What age was the crowd?
It was mixed, but a lot of really old and then older. Just it was not a lot of young kids. If they were there, they were with someone who had some connection to the music,
like their guardian grandparent or something.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing that I almost look at him living. No, there is, I think, a renewal of the generations that are listening to that music, because it is a good time. Like when we, like the place I used to work, the Palace Theater, that we would have Disco Inferno. I know A1 Wayne came often to the Bee Gees.
Went to the Bee Gees tribute.
Bee Gees that was there.
Yeah, that was fun. Same thing. It was like that.
It was Pat, and it's getting a younger generation, probably because everybody
I don't know about that.
everybody would dress up in 70s attire for like.
Yeah, but some people look like they only had to go as far as their closet to get some
I still
stuff.
have stuff from the 70s.
Right. Yeah.
You're sounding like what he says about my clothes.
That's where we were going with
Yes.
this.
Yours are from farther back because you got them at Goodwill during the 70s.
Yes. Wow.
He's got that patch denim jean jacket.
That's a
I
whole
do
nother
have
level.
a jean jacket. I do.
Oh, we know.
I do.
He's got the corduroy with the leather
The patches.
I don't have that. I do have a tweed jacket though. It's
Surprise.
It's nice.
Surprise, Professor.
Still nice.
I can't make fun of him because I actually have a jacket, like an outdoor jacket that's tweed with the patches.
Well, the
It's
patches are okay.
nice.
That's like an outdoorsy,
Yeah.
Hunting. I have some flannels that have that,
But yours
but
is
they're
a
not 70s.
kind of a.
No, you're thinking of like you always see in the British shows where it's a guy outside. He said the hunting one
Like
with
polo
the,
club stuff.
Yes, is that what
Well, that's okay.
it is? No,
Yeah, it's not
'cause they're
70s
leaning-
sport coat leather
Yeah,
patch,
It's not
plaid with.
It's not 60s tuxedos
Yeah,
with the frills.
That's what I wondered with Casey and the Sunshine Band. Did they wear the bell bottoms and
they didn't know. They had like sparkly and little rhinestone, sequin stuff, just flashy.
kind of bedazzled.
But no, they didn't wear 70s clothes.
well, because
Yeah.
to where everybody kind of associates
Some
that
people in
movie.
the crowd wore like the big silk
Right.
shirt lapels,
Right.
and with the
Like if you go to Disco Inferno, they always
probably similar.
everybody wears like a fro.
Yeah.
I don't remember anyone in school having.
There
a
were no
fro.
blacks in Amherst.
It's fair.
if I even tried to grow my hair out, it went like
Would you
I look
really?
like Juan Epstein from Welcome
Yeah.
Back, Kotter.
Yeah.
I would totally have the biggest afro if I could.
See, here's the
Those
thing.
are so cool.
See,
I think they're
if you
awesome.
look right up there was a photo of my mom because we're Italian, right?
Yep.
And we're Italian, and it gets.
I get that hair.
It gets for my sister's same. She had a fro. She's the Italian fro when she was graduated in 79. 79.
Yeah.
Carolyn graduated 79 or 78.
So, you had her hand-me-down clothes,
Yeah,
I wore. It's funny you said that.
her pants.
I wore.
her underwear.
No, I didn't wear.
On his head.
Panties.
That's the greatest word ever.
I can't
That's the
believe
sexiest word ever.
you went. To,
Panties.
no, I had an older sister, and she graduated in 80. We graduated 86. She graduated 83. All right,
I
and
thought you said 79.
that was my other older sister.
Oh, okay.
I got 5 sisters, and
So you had all their hand-me-downs,
a lot of hand-me. The skirts never fit right.
but those bras sure did,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am.
I laugh because it's true. No. That my older sister. I'll let this out because I don't hide it like he said.
Because we'll find out.
He'll find out. It catches me. She graduated in 83. The closest older sister to me graduated in 83. We could drink. Do you remember? We could drink
At 18.
at 18.
Yeah.
But we were still in school.
Yep.
And she graduated in 83, and she had.
I thought it was 19.
No, 18.
No,
then it was
3-2?
19.
Yeah,
Then
then
it was
changed.
21.
Right. We were every year they changed it. We were grandfathered in.
Yeah.
So we always, for the audience out there, if you're younger than that, that's what happened to us. We were, but it was only beer, right? The first
That's
2
it,
years
just beer.
beer, and then 21 we could
Was it
drink.
full beer or 3-2 beer?
It was full beer.
Yeah, we were drinking. Yeah.
I was a couple years behind you guys that got screwed on that. We're like,
Yeah.
you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had regular beer.
Right.
But what would happen was when we were in school, doing normal dumb kid stuff in the
But we got our hands on anything
Look
we
at him
wanted
laughing.
to.
Yeah.
He laughed at his
I'm
own son.
following.
Yeah.
Yeah, normal kid stuff that you do. That high school did in the early
we somehow
80s.
we found somebody to get us beer or booze.
Yes, dude.
No matter what.
This will be the connection. I'll say semi the guy's name, but we did one of two things. This isn't a joke. My older sister, since she graduated in '83, gave me her school coat.
That's at 83.
And it had an 83 on the arm.
Dude, how did that work? You were only 4 feet tall when we graduated.
Did she let her in volleyball?
And women's gymnastics.
And he had the patch.
This is a joke. And I would go down. And I hate to get him in trouble. No, I'm not kidding. It's
Just say his name.
No, for two things. We would go to one of two things. We'd go to that drive-thru, and everybody would come to me because I would get beer at this Rittenau drive-thru.
Okay.
All right, that was the first thing. For the audience, it was just, and that was the name of the drive-thru. But the dudes in there would always look over, and then I do this, like this,
Pop
the shoulder up, and like, hey, yeah, how about I'd like maybe.
So, like you're comfortable because you're old enough?
Yeah. Because at 83, and he'd see the 83 and go, oh, did you graduate? And because of my sister, I knew a lot of the people that you went to school.
You should have just went to Marco Farms.
Yeah.
Right on 58. You could just walk in there and buy anything. This one little place. They didn't care. I went in there with my tux. I went there for prom. It wasn't my prom. It was my junior year. I went with a senior.
Right.
With Francine.
Yeah.
And she had a prom dress on. I had a tuxedo on. And they sold us 5 cases of liquor. And 2-liter bottles of Sun Country wine
Sun
cooler.
Country was the
And
best.
we had a room downtown Cleveland. We didn't even go to the prom till 11:45. We showed up. They took a picture and we left.
Hey, we're here. Bye.
But Marco Farms, they sold to everybody. Like, I didn't care.
Oh, God. No, we would go.
Things were different back in the day.
Yeah.
Things were different back then.
Well, they shut down right after.
but they didn't.
Weird.
We would go. Remember Tall Dan, Big Dan?
Yeah.
He had this crazy, insane. I think he was buying drugs up for all I know. Who knows?
Who cares?
This guy was like this insane older hermit, and his name was Alfie. And
Never heard of him.
And what it was is, where the church, that's church there.
You don't have to tell us.
Okay, this area.
Yeah, it's
There were these individual little condos, or I'm not sure what those apartments are, or whatever, over there. And he lived over there, but we would knock on his door, and he
Mum's the
Over
word.
by the Legion?
Yes.
Those little, okay.
Yes.
Anyhow, okay.
Whatever those are. They're not.
Yeah, just little drive-up small apartments.
give him a little password. He comes out, slides the door open.
That's not a joke. And we would have to hit him on days that we knew he was awake. Because he would, and Big Dan would tell us, I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna be awake this week or this day.
This
or whatever."
week.
This week.
He had some shit going on last week. This week it's gonna
He
be rough.
did, and we would go to his house. We would go to that whatever that is, knock on the door, and he looked like he just crawled out of a cave. And we would get him in the car, and and have to
Get in. You're going to do butt
Do you have
stuff.
to take him somewhere?
Losers.
I hated those days.
Yes, you know what I'm talking. We would have
Yeah,
to
'cause
take
there's
Just
him.
want a little
Sketchy.
weed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we would have to take him to drive through whatever convenience store to go through. And Big Dan will tell you.
Oh, to get liquor?
Yes. 'cause
Oh,
we
okay. I
couldn't
thought
buy
you
it.
meant like some drugs. Or
Can I
No,
ask you
no.
a question? Serious question. Why didn't you just send Farmer Ron? I'm sure he looked 30.
He did.
He did.
He did.
He did.
He did.
Like,
Yeah.
I've seen some
Yeah.
pictures when he
He
was
started-
younger. I'm like, he
Yeah.
could have just walked
He
right in.
started
I'm like,
working when he was like 9. He already had a pension.
This guy had a full beard in like second grade.
right.
And a pension.
saying. I mean,
Yeah, he had his
We
union
love you,
card.
Ron.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Fucking
you.
Ron.
That's right. You
I
worked
know
with
Ron.
Farmer
Ron,
He,
like,
dude, he
he's
looked
huge.
like that in 6th grade. He looked like that.
Yeah.
We always joked that he drove the 6th grade. Yeah. So we would take this guy Alfie to these convenience stores, whatever we take him to, and he would stumble his way in, and there's a car loaded with kids peeking.
Yeah. Some old creepy guy.
It's a guy that was dragging out like 15 cases that he would have them leave it at the door because you couldn't go in with him, and they couldn't give you the liquor
Yeah.
to leave with. And those were the days when it was the worst. Besides, we did have Boone's Farm, and then we did have the pina colada
Mad Dog.
no,
Mad
it was
Dog 2020.
Mad Dog. Yeah.
I never drank that.
I only did once, and that's all it took.
Yeah, I chug a grape bottle of grape.
I threw that grape up everywhere.
See, I've never.
I liked it.
It tasted amazing. It made you crazy,
Oh, yeah.
though.
All that sugar, though. Whew.
Yeah.
A lot of that didn't appeal. The girls always liked that, so we always had to have.
No, the kids that only had $1.50 their name.
And then there's Kenai and Reuniti. Those were the
Yeah.
wines that were drinkable at the time.
Boone's Farm.
Yeah, Boone's Farm.
Yeah. But anyhow, let's get on with it.
Yeah, it was just a side thing.
That was a really good story.
I'm
Ed.
sorry.
So last time we were on the show, we were going to have Jeffrey sign you up for a dating app, but you, in fact, did sign up yourself, correct?
I was already signed up. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
last time I was on, I talked about it, and I said that it's Bumble, and the women didn't have to pay, but that's changed because now there's
See?
money.
Women
So,
have to
are you having any luck yet?
I'll show you the pictures later of the women that have tried to match with me. I have one match. She seems very nice. She's very reserved, an Asian woman. I'm not going to say her name or anything.
Nice.
Very nice. We've been chatting
Is
for a
it
while.
Kim?
No.
Susie.
But and as soon as I matched with her, I sent Ed a text.
I
I,
just
go,
saw a random name.
I said something like, Ed, I know how much you like Asian women. I just
He
matched with one
did.
on Bumble. Maybe you should get on
He
there.
did. He sent me a message.
So
on
did
it,
you
too.
sign up?
No, not.
Why
the
not?
Bumble. I'm not.
And the
no.
reason I said the waiting begins is because the woman has to make the first move once
See,
you
that-
match. So that was the waiting. It was like, we matched. Maybe she texts me. Maybe she doesn't.
Did she
Yeah.
text you?
Yeah.
She does. We've been texting for about a month and a half now.
Have you met up
that's
face
cool.
to face yet?
Not yet. We're not even texting fully. Like,
Not
still-
like, hey, show
still
me your
on the app.
titties.
So it's
Yeah,
not
she's-
direct yet.
Well,
Like,
she's from China, so she's
Oh
kind of.
God.
Oh, so she.
well, how rude.
There's got to be a
Well-
language barrier. That's
Well,
the
no,
first
she
thing.
speaks English. She speaks 3 languages actually, but she's
Boy, don't you feel dumb,
more
Ed?
Yeah.
more reserved because they're not like, hey, they're not like us crazy fucking Americans.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, not
nice,
like crazy
nice meeting you. Wanna
communists.
fuck? Like it's not Tinder. It's
Yeah.
Bumble. It's a dating app. So I mean, one day maybe not. I don't know.
Right.
Still, we're talking. It's good.
That's
and I've
good.
I've had a couple other women try to match with me, and
I try to explain to him. Isn't dating horrendous?
yes.
See,
I mean, I say that not having a date in 4 years, but
right?
Yeah. See,
But you
I
got a friend with benefits.
I don't feel
had
like
a friend with benefits.
Ah.
I don't feel
had.
like I'd have a hard time with it.
Dating.
Like not dating again?
No, dating again. I mean, no. If I was, I don't want to be single.
Right.
But if I was,
Right.
I think I'd be
You
fine.
all right?
I think I'd be fine.
Look, I told these guys last time I'm fine being single.
Yeah, same.
I'll fly to Vegas once or twice a year.
Yeah.
No,
Use the facilities, as it were.
Yeah,
right.
When in Rome?
Right, exactly. Like that's
I mean,
God. I've been married. I don't need to be married again. It's not
hey,
my thing.
after the show, you don't have to go to Vegas. I'll get with you.
Wayne is actually a high paid escort.
you know, the guy.
I am.
It's like I know a guy.
Wayne puts on a wig and everything. Everything is out of it.
Yeah.
So what are the odds of us getting Ed on there finally? Is there any way you can?
Unless you guys set up his account for him, probably not.
Yeah, because you have to have like an email.
I'd be like edmoney@gmail.
And look, it's
I
free
actually
until
have
someone
that.
matches. You have to pay to see your matches,
Oh.
which is fine because
See?
I was on for free.
Is it like $1?
It used to be like $1 a week. Now I just signed up for the 3-month
Yeah.
period. It's like $30, and I'm like, but I had gotten like 3 or 4 people that swiped right on me, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to do this every week and pay $7 a week or something.
Right,
Like,
so
give
you
me
beat
3
one
months.
person.
It was $30,
though. I mean,
Ed.
right.
That's $30 for 3 months. That's what you spend at a normal trip to get your lottery tickets in Sullivan.
That's like 3 dates.
Just gas,
That is.
That
I'm
you're
like,
paying for.
right?
Who says I pay for the day? I make them
$30.
I make them pay.
You didn't get the joke.
Who are you, Misty?
I need $50 to get.
Yeah. No, $30, 3 dates. That's like he spends $10 each.
Well, he had a coupon.
That's right.
And he with his coupon.
And he took him to the before 4:30 for the blue hair special.
I'm the only date that we stop by the scrapyard because I got to take the cans in my bag.
I'll be right back.
Which is funny because his last couple dates he's been going to the bowling alley, and that food
Dude,
ain't
no.
that food ain't fucking
I thought
cheap. That
exactly.
food is expensive.
It's,
Right.
it's good, but that place I talked about the food was really good. I
Okay.
could not believe it.
You're
was.
not going to convince me.
No.
I'm telling you, it's fantastic.
I'm
I mean,
out.
there's one by me that the food's decent, but it's not good enough to take a date there. I mean,
See?
And it's a 4-star restaurant.
However, if you're bowling, you guys remember when you were young and in high school or just after high school, you're taking bowling because you want to check out that ass. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Or that you could get drunk at the bowling alley
You
too.
you're saying
in high
that's
school.
Exactly.
Are you saying that's why she took Ed there?
Check out that ass.
Yeah.
Check
She's
that
like,
ass out.
she's like, I'm gonna be balls
Look at the
deep
big
in that.
smile on his face.
She saw Ed's butt and she's like, "Oh, he has a desk job."
She wanted to be balls deep in his ass. Oh boy, that's
Did he
funny.
say that? Wait a minute. That represents
funny.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, God damn.
So anyhow, that's another good topic.
No,
Huh?
I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you this too, dude. It was on their subject. I recently went to the Dunkin' Donuts, which is terrible location, worst goddamn place for that.
They all
We're
are.
talking about the one by us.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're now. I think it's subliminal. I think it's Ben Affleck, whatever, is doing these Dunkin' Donut commercials, and for some reason, my mom sees it and she's like, "We must get Dunkin' Donuts."
I'll eat some Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, Dunkin'
There's
Donuts.
better bakeries by us that I would much
Yeah.
rather
I
eat
agree.
at.
I agree.
But Dunkin' Donuts is open till 9, where a
They're not
regular
bad.
bakery isn't
I
open
agree.
till.
Plus, they have Baskin Robbins in the same location.
Oh yeah,
Well,
give me a mint chocolate chip shake.
They did it the one by me. They took it out. I'm like, well, now there's no reason to go.
Right.
See,
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Oh my god.
I loved Amy Joy. We had what was the one by the mall? Was that an Amy Joy?
Amy Joy,
I think it was. Yeah.
Loved it. That was a great little bakery.
Great
Never
Northern?
went.
What's that?
Which mall?
Midway.
Midway.
Midway,
Mall.
okay.
Yeah,
Midway.
they had a place called Amy Joy, which is right
think
across.
It was in Zaire parking lot.
It was, yeah. But
Anyhow.
anyways, we go to. I go. So okay.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was.
First of all, I keep telling her it's the worst location, smallest parking lot. There's this. I've seen more wrecks outside of it because
Yeah.
for the audience, I think they've got like 7 or 8 parking spots.
They put cones blocking the
Yeah.
Route 58 entrance.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just cars sit in the road waiting to turn in because it's such a small
A 4-lane
parking lot.
highway.
yes.
Same thing in Parma. Same thing. Every
It's
morning, you got it
everywhere.
everywhere.
Well,
and
but
I,
see- Go ahead.
I was gonna say, talking to my daughter about it, driving her to school, and I'm like, what the fuck is with these people every day? And she's like, well, they do the coffees now. Everybody's avoiding Starbucks because they're $5 cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just
Like
as good.
shit,
I mean,
yeah.
See, first of all, I'm not a big, I don't go there to get the coffees. I learned my lesson. We had a coffee beanery that was at the mall. And the coffee beanery, I found out that those coffees like 3,000 calories.
Oh,
So
well,
it's not like you can drink it every day.
People do.
yeah,
I can't afford to.
Right.
Yeah.
My brother every day stops at like Speedway or something and he
That's
gets,
not a $5 coffee now,
It
is
is
it?
not.
That's like an 89 cent.
I
Yeah.
agree. Okay.
And it's a club. You get like 10 of them, you get a free one.
okay. But I think Dunkin' Donuts has a reward.
Well, they might.
Yeah.
They might.
They do.
Yeah, reward for your arrest, you cheap ass.
Yeah, right. I couldn't see him spending money at some. But you now, in all, you can go to any of those places and just get a coffee.
I
And it's like
coffee,
$2.
Yeah.
Even at Starbucks, you can get
Oh,
like
yeah.
$2 coffee.
yeah, but Starbucks coffee sucks. If it
Yeah,
doesn't have
does
all the
it?
mixes
Does it?
in it, it's garbage.
I'll go to Bigsby's any
Right.
day over Starbucks.
They just opened a little tiny something over in North Ridgeville by the Blue Falls Car Wash, and it's a different one. I don't know what the name
It's
of it is.
probably
It's a
that
It's
little
not
tiny.
Bigsby's?
Maybe it is.
Because theirs
Maybe-
are like real small, like the size of an 8 by 10
I
shed.
don't think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's another goofy little name. It's same
like a
premise.
Tim Hortons or
Two
something.
drive.
I was gonna say
yeah,
I love
similar.
Tim Hortons coffee.
That's
So
some good stuff.
Say their places, Bixby's is like an 8 by 10, so it's just,
It is.
So it's a prison. They just get an inmate and go, "Here's where you're gonna live from
Yeah.
now on."
Yeah, that's perfect.
Well, this
Be
is
happy anywhere.
right.
Like serve coffee, you'll be out in
Yeah.
a couple years for good behavior.
Yeah,
This is Big B's is just like the Dunkin' Donuts, where you have to do this crazy
Right.
drive-through where the exit is at the same spot as the entrance. Like Dunkin' Donuts, when you exit the drive-through,
Bigsby's in Lorraine isn't like that.
the Bixby's over by Myers
No, it's not.
is it
it's in a
comes out.
parking lot, so there's a bunch of ways to get at
Yeah.
it.
Well, the way if you look at it, there's an island, and it comes out, and I'm telling you, that's the entrance into the gas station, isn't it? Go ahead, you got your hand up.
Hi, yeah. Have you ever gotten a coffee from them?
They do have coupons.
But you've never been through it?
No, 'cause
then
I
you're
don't-
talking out your butthole.
I've seen it.
Scooters.
Scooters.
Never
It's
heard of
called Scooters. It's a little tiny, similar look
Same
to
thing,
like
a prison cell, like the old
Yeah.
Fuji photo mats.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuji photo mats. Oh my god, I remember
remember
those.
Did they
Yes.
did those have basements?
I don't know, because you would just be in this. They didn't even have a restroom. What if you had to use a
Yeah.
restroom?
It was like 4 foot by 5 foot. You could barely sit it in. They processed film there. Like, what the?
Right.
Just go in there, shove it in the machine, comes out the other side. You're like, how does this even work?
How does it work?
Where does everything go?
Maybe they sat on one of those toilet chairs we were talking about earlier.
Potty potty. Oh,
What's your name?
I like the prison guy in there. This is your home for the next 10 years.
right, enjoy.
Good luck, sir.
Thanks, Green River Killer. Can I have some more cream?
Which
I'm
makes
whooping
sense.
some up for you, sir.
Which makes sense because he'd only have a cot in that one toilet.
Right,
It just
right.
sits there.
Yeah.
Green River Killer.
Yeah. What was the one? The T something K? TBK?
No, BTK.
BTK. Bind, torture, kill. Yeah. Thanks, BTK.
But I went to the Dunkin' Donuts that's in there. So my mom wanted donuts, so I go in, and first of all, they did hire a bunch of cute girls that work
course
in
they
this
did.
one, but
They think you're old.
But they think you're old and disgusting
Because they're in middle
and
school.
creepy.
Wait a minute. It said nothing.
Am I right, Chuck?
It's, why would they
Something.
think that? No.
well, you think they're flirting with you when they give you your food.
No, they.
So-
I don't think it. I know it, baby. I got witnesses.
Yeah.
No, so what happened is I went into this Dunkin' Donuts, and they have an ice cream
Yeah.
that you get in there. They make
That's
sandwiches.
because there are 39 or 31 flavors.
Yes.
So they became the Baskin Robbins combo thingy,
You
right?
need to try the donut ice cream sandwich.
Yes.
the wait, what?
You get a glazed donut, put your ice cream in the middle.
It is phenomenal.
Is it like on a glazed donut?
Yeah.
You can get
That
on what you
sounds
want, but
amazing.
it's standards on the glazed. I like it on the glazed chocolate
And
cake
where's
donut.
that?
The Dunkin' that has the
basket.
31 flavors. Yeah.
That would. Wouldn't the cold bother your teeth?
Who
biting
cares?
into
It's
that?
delicious.
Can you not be a bitch?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
No shit.
I'm saying.
What is the cold
It's
like?
ice cream.
Can I talk to
know that,
everybody
but
but Ed right now?
Babies eat it.
It's
Everybody-
delicious. Try it.
Yeah,
Everybody
sounds
from
good to
my
me.
mic over.
No. So see, my thing is with ice cream.
I am too. My teeth hurt from a
Mine do
ice
too.
drink
Yes.
today, but still, if I'm getting a donut with ice cream in it, I'm just gonna chow that mother
Yeah.
and go
He's
to
not going
town.
to sit at my teeth.
I'm gonna take one bite and go,
Maybe it's
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna devour it. That's
Right.
it. That's
maybe
it.
your teeth hurt because of all your cavities
It's
Yeah.
good, or my osteoporosis.
Yeah.
Osteoporosis.
in your teeth.
I don't. I mean, maybe they're connected.
Maybe
I
it's
don't know.
refreezing the corn stuck in them.
It could be. Wait a minute. You're talking about me.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
Is it no? Because what happens is at the ice cream things. Anytime you get those funky flavors, dude, like the
Superman.
Well, not even the Superman, the one like a cookie dough or
like
something.
cookie dough.
Dude, the stuff gets rock hard in there when you go to.
Because it's cold.
I know that. That's why
It's
you don't
actually
get
ice
it.
cream.
Ice cream.
That's why you don't get those with those. Like,
Why?
even the mint
No,
chocolate.
no.
chip.
You don't get
Road.
those.
I don't
I
get it
do.
because I'm afraid it'll shatter my teeth.
I believe it starts with a B and rhymes with itch.
They're not. They're not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it would be like super.
It's not like you're
cold.
chewing ice.
Those are
Yeah.
the flavors I get. Those ones,
it?
yes.
Ah,
He's
that-
buying it at Value City or something.
I'm getting my ice cream at Tuffy.
gotta break it apart.
I'm using my Tuffy.
Yeah.
Break it apart with an ice pick. It's just in there.
No, but I went in there and I got, they got all the flavors. And when I ask a girl variety, they're like, well, we want you to pick. We don't.
You pick what flavor you want.
yeah.
That's
I'm like,
normal.
well, not if you just say, hey, just randomly choose a dozen donuts, and I'll let them
Oh.
just randomly choose a dozen.
Yeah.
Well, come to find out, it isn't. The flavors aren't the same. The ice, or not the ice cream. You guys know anything?
The donuts?
The
Back in the day, they used to make the donuts
Dude,
at the Dunkin'
it
Donuts.
doesn't-
Now they make them at a kitchen and bring them in.
I
they
did
do?
not know that.
yeah.
Yes.
Maybe that's why.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't make them there anymore. They make 'em-
Bastard.
Now Krispy Kreme makes their own.
Krispy Kreme is fantastic.
Really?
Not all of them.
Well, yeah, not the ones at the convenience stores.
No, but the ones that are standalone Krispy Kremes, they do. But the ones
When
that
the red light's on,
where are
the
those?
donuts are rolling. There's one on Ridge.
there's one on Ridge, there's one on Snow, and 130th. There's a
Ridge.
couple.
in Parma.
In Parma, over by me.
Oh, I know where
They're,
that is. I go to Brooklyn for a doctor, so right
See,
That's not far.
But
Well, if you go to Brooklyn, go to Honey Hut Ice Cream.
that is,
Dude.
I've had
They have
That's
the
good.
best ice
Better than
cream.
Mitchell's?
About 150%.
Is that even
Wow.
possible? Because
Yeah.
Mitchell's is my go-to.
I
I like
Pretty
Mitchell's.
good.
So Honey Hut, they're not a sponsor.
Right,
I don't
right,
care.
right,
They're
yeah.
amazing. Their ice cream is sweetened with honey. So if you have a bee allergy, maybe don't
Mead.
go. But it is so good, and they've got the best flavors.
Really?
Just- it's all 100% natural. There's no additives, none of that crap. And it's so,
It
like,
still has bones in it.
doesn't
and stuff.
sound good then.
dude. I'm telling you, like,
Get it.
I've got. I live between two, and
That's not a joke.
they're so busy. They're like the Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh,
There's
same
lines all the way.
Yeah.
through.
See, but
People
that's what's
just want the
terrible.
ice cream. It's
This
so
is
good.
what he's saying. I where I was going to go connects to exactly what you're kind of saying. I went to this Dunkin' Donuts, and when I was in there, I had the girl.
What time did you go?
Good
noon?
point, Chuck.
About noon. About noon.
So late.
Well,
That's late.
See, I didn't really. Not really. You,
No, that's
I'm gonna
really
need another
late.
beer for this.
For donuts.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no. Well, here's the thing. I didn't realize what he just educated me on was they don't make their donuts. If it's a place that's constantly making their donuts, like,
Well, sure, then it'd be okay.
it'd be okay. I didn't know. We didn't know. My mom didn't. She was really had a hankering for Dunkin' Donuts. Went in there, got the donuts.
I'll eat the donuts at noon. Look
I'll
at
do
me.
it. I'll do it.
Look at me.
I go at the end of the day, so you get the discount ones. They're like, here's a box of donuts that nobody else wanted.
So you went there at noon and
$3.
got a donut.
I got a dozen donuts, and
For two people?
yeah, that way there's a variety for my mom.
She'll eat a dozen donuts?
15 seconds in the microwave. They're brand new again.
Yep, especially the glaze.
Oh, it'd burn your lip.
Have you done it? You done it? So you know.
Yeah. I mean, everybody
You've
knows
never done
5
that?
seconds in a microwave renews a lot of things.
Buns.
No, I
Buns
don't do that. No.
Well,
Oh,
it's
you
hard to
don't do
believe
that.
because
You're too good
you
for
just
that.
eat them rock hard then.
I can't imagine there's anyone
No, he
who
just
hasn't put his
bitches
buns.
about them.
Yeah. You know why? He's a bitch.
Because he's a bitch.
No. What happened was this isn't a joke. The next day we brought these.
So
home.
you got these donuts at noon, and you're talking about the next day now.
Yeah, the very next day.
What did you
it's
keep
like-
them stored in? The box?
Of course he did.
How airtight is that cardboard box?
Yeah.
It's vacuum sealed. I swear it. It is vacuum sealed. That thing had Ziploc on it. I swear. But the donuts were stale as shit.
Because it was over 12 hours.
It's like leaving them sit out.
Yeah,
Like,
but dude, wait, here's the thing.
Why they're called day old.
When we
You
used
could have
to,
at least kept them in your microwave with the door shut to
No.
kind of give them a fighting chance.
Or in the refrigerator where the moisture
look at
is
him
lower.
laughing at that. Look at him laughing at that.
give him a fighting chance. That's funny.
No, because dude,
He stuck them in the oven to keep them warm.
we used to get donuts all the time when we were younger. You keep them in the box up there, and
They're the same ones you used to get.
Yeah.
no, they're not. They're
Yeah.
Just when you're younger, you're
don't-
not as picky.
You don't care.
dude, they don't taste
Oh, yeah.
the same. I
Yeah.
don't think
No.
the
You're not as
frosting tastes
uptight.
the same.
Tight.
No.
it
And I
doesn't
think you're
taste the
honestly,
same.
when you get older, your tastes change. Because I think
Yeah.
we talked about this before. I used to love corned beef, Reubens. Now I can't stand them.
Really?
Yeah, I just, for some reason, the last time I had a Reuben, I'm like, I don't like this. So I tried it again. I was
Just
like,
didn't taste good.
yeah, I was like, I don't like Reubens anymore.
Is it you didn't like the Reuben or the no?
Well, I think the Reuben and the flavor are the same thing, Ed.
No, it's not. In other words, if you say, "Hey, this doesn't," like I'm saying, it doesn't taste the same. It's not that I don't like donuts. I love donuts. I'll go somewhere else.
No,
and
it
get
just-
Maybe
donuts.
you don't though now.
Yeah, your taste could have changed.
Maybe you just don't.
So
The
I'm,
donut didn't change. You did.
I'm going to agree with Chuck on this one because I'm not a fan of Reubens. Never have been. Love corned beef. Love sauerkraut.
Right.
Love Thousand Island. Not together. Don't know what it is. But I found places now that have them that I'm like, ooh, this is pretty good.
Like
Yeah.
Slimans.
Right. Can't go wrong.
See, I like them with mustard, Swiss,
there's-
and corned beef. I
Right,
don't like necessarily the sweet.
Right. But
Yeah.
there's places that I've had the Reuben
Egg rolls.
egg rolls. Oh my God.
I used to love those
I
too.
will
and now-
devour those.
Right.
And like I said, I'm not a Reuben fan, but I will devour those things.
Mm-hmm.
So Your taste
Sounds
do
like you are
change a
now,
bit.
though.
Maybe I do.
Now you love them
Now I
in
kinda-
any form,
now I
even the
kinda
Chinese
love 'em,
form.
right?
Did you tell the girl you're talking to you like Reuben egg
Yeah.
rolls? That
Like-
might be a connection.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
well.
say, well,
Here, this is where I don't believe you.
I don't want to keep it from you.
before the mics went on, he tried to tell us that he doesn't get affected because he's a redhead.
Oh,
he doesn't
opiates.
get
Opiates.
doesn't get affected.
I've never heard that,
Never
but you know
heard
what?
this.
so
He's a redhead.
there's something weird about redheads that
No
we
shit.
have, right? No soul, whatever. But
Wow.
the basic thing that something in our genetics makes us affected by things differently. One of those things is opiates. Like, I'm not saying they don't have any effect,
but not
painkillers.
like they
But
should.
it's- I would rather take Tylenol over an opiate to get rid of pain because
So
that will
heroin doesn't work on you? I betcha.
I've never tried it, but the thing is, there's no reason to.
He's willing
because
to learn.
Why would I spend the money on
Right,
something?
if it
Right.
doesn't do anything.
But I've been prescribed. I've been on morphine. I've been on oxycodone, hydrocodone. I was operating heavy machinery on oxycodone because it didn't affect me. I'm just out digging holes
Or did you just?
I did it because it did affect
because
me.
it was fun.
That's the only reason I was behind the wheel.
Or do you think? Or is it one of those things where people say?
Normally, I'd be too shy to try it.
Anyhow,
But
yeah.
thanks to opiates, I'm driving this crane.
Thanks, opiates.
I don't even work for the crane company.
The big O.
Lincoln's over there on one of those little kitty tractors, like.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
work for the crane.
Yeah. I think I'm strip mining.
Thinks he's building a strip mall. He's like,
Right.
I got this.
Wade takes a handful of opiates and he's mining for zinc.
Yeah, I'm in a Tonka truck.
I got this. Breaker,
Yeah.
butt shaker. I got a load coming down the high whistle.
Or is it
Yep.
one of those things? I've had people say, "Oh, when I'm high, I can drive super straight." And
No.
I think you think that because
There's-
you're high.
There's a difference between
Yeah.
being high and thinking you can,
Well,
and
that's-
taking something and being like, "Well, that didn't do anything at all."
It's not a
So
performance enhancing drug.
right.
So
right.
here's the
right.
example. I was on morphine in the hospital one time, and I told him, I
Yeah.
said,
Were you even in the hospital? Or
He was doing
"Yes, I was in
surgery.
the hospital. I had a kidney stone."
He was doing surgeries.
Oh, you have something in your mustache.
There you go.
He did it once enough. He was doing surgeries.
Don't worry, I got this, man.
It's foam.
I'll close it
Are you
up.
nervous?
anyway,
not
wait,
really. Now that I
just
took
real
these
quick.
He was
opiates,
mopping, so he took that pill.
Had a kidney stone. I was in a hospital. I was on some other medication that was great because it wasn't an opiate.
Dilaudid.
And they're like, no, it's Toradol, I think. They're like, we're going to give you morphine. I go, have something on backup because it probably won't affect me. Now, I've got 3 women in front of me. 2 of them have cancer and have been through a lot of shit. One of them gave birth to very large twins. And they're all like, we've been on it. We know what happens. And they're just staring, right? So they hit me with the morphine, and I'm like, yeah, it's gone. Can you find something else?
Wow.
The nurse goes, really? I go, yeah, it felt like I chugged a 6-pack for about 3 seconds and then nothing. Gone.
Wow.
Like the pain was still there. Everything, the whole faculties was there. I'm like, I need the second one right now. So I think it was 4 hours you can get morphine. So every 2 hours they were switching me back and forth. So I was only good for 4 hours or 2 hours. The last 2 hours I was in serious pain because the morphine wasn't doing anything. So I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, I got to get out of here. Like I need to pass this stone.
yeah, give me a gallon of water.
Right.
See, was it a kidney stone or something? Yeah, but when I had the morphine and the Dilaudid when went in for surgery, doesn't that make you
Hallucinate?
hear things and see? No,
Nope.
you were
So-
just totally like he's strip mining. Like
So
when you
Alanis
just-
Morissette's song "Jagged Little Pill" makes
Yeah.
you itch. That's what happens to the people that don't do anything. It makes you.
grind. There's
It's like
I mean, no, that
it's
just
like a
means you didn't
cocaine-
take enough.
It's
That's what I'm thinking.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, give me that and some Coke, and I should be right about there.
Perfect.
However, I have taken an oxycodone and a couple beers. I'm like, okay, this is not bad. I just need
mix it
that
up a little.
enhancer to get me
see.
to.
Does alcohol affect you a lot or no? I mean, because here's the thing too.
Well, I am Irish, so
He's about to go mow your lawn.
Right.
That's just it. I've
Now,
never
dude-
heard of anyone not being affected
I know
by
my
pills.
limits.
But
We'll
then
say that.
some people pills affect them differently.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've had people. I don't.
I can't take pills because I'll take like a half a muscle relaxer and I'm like so tired.
right. No,
That's
dude,
just the way
You
my
know what's
body
weird?
is.
I'm not affected by redheads. Isn't that weird?
that is weird because
I always
we're
get
pretty
angry
sexy.
on them.
No.
Saying, just get angry.
They don't
start
work
punching
on me.
people.
They don't
It's
work
nuts.
on me.
like I'll take
I've been thrown out of whorehouses for that.
I'll take a
Does Viagra work for redheads?
I don't know. I don't need it.
I'll take a Vicodin, something like that. I'll take a Vicodin. It affects me.
Vicodins are good. Vicodins
I'm
are
just
all
saying,
right.
I'll
but
take a
they're
Vicodin and I'll
synthetic
pass
opiates.
out. I take it before I go to
Heroin
bed.
probably would work because it's synthetic. It's not a real
you go.
opiate.
But there's some people that'll take Vicodin and they say it doesn't bother them and they get energized by it.
Yeah, a lot of people
Right.
do.
Yeah, they get energy, and I don't understand that. Now, if you take a pill, say you smoke a joint,
Okay. Oh, my
I'm
bad.
in. Go on.
My bad.
I'm
Sorry about
listening.
that. I was half paying attention and heard smoke a joint.
I mean, if we pause, we can.
No, I'm just that some people will. Is it because of the type that it affects you differently?
everybody gets affected different by
Right.
it. Some people can handle different strains better.
Yeah.
Like some people would much rather smoke an indica over a sativa because sativa will make them paranoid.
Right.
Because you read something that said that there's
Yes, I read about it.
that there was indica, like you said, and sativa.
And then there's a hybrid.
Sativa puts you into the couch.
No,
right? No, it's the other-
indica in the couch.
In the couch.
How can you not remember that?
Right.
I don't do it. So that
You really should.
I know. I know. Now, could that indica that puts you in the couch to someone else, like him,
Jumpstart you? Yeah.
jumpstart you?
Yeah, because everybody reacts to
That's
Everybody's
why there's
different.
a million medications for everything because everybody is different. There's not like a broad.
Absolutely.
It doesn't cover everyone.
That's why there's like 50 different boner medications.
Right.
Well, there is. There's like Cialis, Viagra. There's the ones you get your shot. You get a shot in your wiener.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh,
no
That's
thanks.
for people that,
Right. Look at the look on his face. Wait a minute.
if it's that or nothing, dude, hit me, Mickey.
I might like just the shot.
There's some people that have to actually
Little pain.
that will not get a boner. Like they don't have a prostate anymore. And they get this shot in their wiener and they get a boner for I don't know how long.
Or you just get the pump.
Yeah, or you get the pump inserted.
Yeah. Or like a stick they put in there.
With a rubber band.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, you get a popsicle stick
minute.
and 2 rubber bands.
sure.
Like a splint.
Oh, a splint. In the old Wild West. Yeah.
Someone actually gets a shot
In their wiener to get a boner.
every time,
I guess.
or is it? Or is it
No, it only lasts for
Maybe have
so
an
long.
at-home kit. They don't have to go to the doctor.
Yeah, they
or
don't
wait
go to
in
the
line.
doctor. They
Then quick run home.
It's like a diabetic. It's like
Damn
an
it.
EpiPen.
Fucking hit rush hour again.
All right, honey, I got my shot in 20 minutes. I'll meet you in the parking
Can
lot.
you
in
meet me
30.
halfway? Yeah.
It's got a tourniquet on it.
No, I can't pick up bread and milk.
I mean, I can.
I can hold a wet towel.
Tell anyone. How about a hat? Anybody need their hat hung up?
He knew where I was going.
Yeah,
So
right.
I was going to ask you too.
Me?
Yeah, it was a total side. We talked about it.
Speaking of wet towels,
No, sorry, no.
hat
About
holders.
ordering on Amazon.
Yeah, go ahead.
That I noticed that they have a free section. All right, where you can order free stuff. You can get you can like say rings, like they have rings. Or look on Amazon, or it's a penny. Something is a penny. The cost of the unit, you just pay shipping. And if you already
I've never looked for that.
yes, I did.
Why would you? I don't shop like. I'm gonna go shopping today. Let me find something that's free. You shop by price and then match it with something you might need.
Said that's the
I got 99 cents. What's that get me? You go through
I'd
the
have
list.
to put in his price range.
Oh, yeah, there it
one
is.
penny.
I'll take that eraser.
So what do you get for a penny?
Yeah, I was gonna say, go to your Amazon right now. Look at it.
do it, Chuck.
Do it. You can do
I
it.
pulled my cord out.
You can do it.
Yikes.
Ed shops like he's at the ticket stand at one of those game centers. He's like, I got 58,000 tickets. What can I get? That piece of gum.
Look on
thimble.
Amazon and type in free or 0.01, the cost of it.
Or you can just use Ed's image and search.
That was funny.
That's a pretty cool thing. I don't know if
give you
iPhone
that.
or whatever, but you can bring a picture up. It has an eye. If you hit that, it'll take that image and match it to any billion whatever pictures out there.
They recently said there's an app that if you can't identify something, you use this app
Yeah.
where you can.
Like I could take a picture of you, and it's funny who they match you up with. Like who you
It's
look
all
like.
jewelry.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Free jewelry.
See?
90 cents, a penny.
Cost $30,000 to ship it.
No,
I have Prime.
$1.99 shipping.
Right?
See?
What if you got Prime? Is it free shipping?
Yes.
None of these items are Prime, I don't think.
I don't think so. No, because
I
you
don't
got to
see
pay for
it.
$1.99 delivery.
There's 1 cent.
See? I
on it.
told
It's a
you.
party necklace.
It's a panda. See how much it is for shipping.
See, here's the thing.
Are we in a 1G network? Oh, I'm in the pit of despair.
You're in the
POD.
POD.
Still loading.
If I'm, it's.
You're probably 10,000th in line.
I see that.
It's like trying to get a pair of rare Nikes, for the site.
How many people have your password?
Nikes.
It's still loading.
I see that 28K modem over there.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, my
Welcome
God.
to AOL.
Oh, look at that. That's a beauty.
See, I told you.
How much is the shipping?
It does exist.
Shipping is $1.99.
All right.
Oh, so that's what you're paying for.
Right.
How many carats is that plastic rock?
There's literally no description.
Yeah.
It's a picture and shipping.
I bet you're
It's
paying
metal.
for that picture. They ship you that picture in one of those little gumball machines.
Yeah.
100% pure metal.
Ooh, look at this. It's a howling wolf.
That is beautiful.
If it ever loads.
It's not even gold plated. It's just metal
Yeah,
plated.
100% pure
It's
metal.
an old like tuna fish lid that
Yeah.
they stamped into something.
They're not actual items. They're transfer tattoos. They just come.
Yeah.
like,
I just discovered this for anyone listening that you can order if you're ordering something that already is getting free shipping or whatever you're getting shipping. You might be able to imagine getting a whole box. Of
This is the thing, you pay for the penny, then they steal your credit card information.
Are you saying you piggyback your packaging? Like you have to pay shipping once and you might as well add the other ones for free?
Yes.
You just got to wait for it's like a later date for shipping. Yeah.
Because they got to ship those from Korea to
yeah,
the place that
right.
you're getting shipped from.
Wait, listen, this has a description.
Oh, let's hear it.
It's called the Lumbumbo 925 pure silver crystal sparkle gem necklace wolf pendant.
See?
Elegant
Gorgeous.
jewelry snow wolf moon
man.
heart necklace crystal. It's wolf's howling
beautiful.
in
Right.
a heart.
It's beautiful.
It
See?
is 1 penny and it is $2.59 shipping.
Right.
That's out of Ed's price range.
Yeah.
Well, you might start saving up for Christmas.
It's true. It's true. Your mom would like that.
She would. I wonder if they have a Christmas club where I can
Maybe you can get it engraved with your
I can
name
go
on it.
59 payments at $29.95 a week.
Beautiful.
Man.
What is this? What was that? Finger Hut. This is Finger Hut. Here,
Yeah.
you can get this microwave. It's
That's
a $20
you know what?
microwave,
When
but
we
it's
were- right.
it's 10 payments of $20. You're
Right.
like,
When we were younger, that was the thing. Finger Hut. Do you remember?
Yep, Finger Hut and Amway.
Sweepstakes. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom loved Finger Hut.
Well,
You would get
I bet she did.
Wait,
That was
a
her
minute.
nickname in high school.
That's what his dad called it.
They would look at the audience. Got to go to the thing just to see him laugh.
I wasn't gonna go there, but I'm like, fuck it, it's on.
Can I see your mom's finger hut? It's right between
Yeah, for 10 payments of $10.
It was everything was like you buy a hat and there were like 95 payments of $4.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where you could get a stereo. They had stereos. They had I think they had even a bobsleds. You know?
they had everything.
Yeah.
They did.
Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
I don't know if
Dude,
Finger-
if it wasn't for Finger Hut, my credit, I'd never have credit.
right.
Because I couldn't get a credit card. I had no credit. And they're like, well, we can build your
Yes,
credit.
it
So I'm like,
was.
all right, I'll spend $800 on this VCR.
right?
But you had a VCR.
But I had a VCR.
And credit.
And credit. And I never did the Amway. He said Amway.
Oh,
I knew
Amway.
people that would sell Amway.
My mom sold Amway.
Did she?
Yeah, it's
like
such
Avon,
a
too.
scheme. Yeah.
We had Fuller Brush.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
The
Fuller
Fuller
Brush.
Brush Man?
I remember
Fuller
the
Brush man would come
Fuller
around.
Brush. But do you know my brother? There was two things he got roped into bad. My younger brother. It was this vacuum cleaner.
Rainbow?
Kirby.
Kirby.
No, I don't know if
have
it was
a Kirby.
Kirby. It
They're
had,
fucking awesome.
it had
Yeah, we have a
water.
Kirby.
They're like new. They're like $3,000 now.
Yes.
$4,000.
Yeah, you put
Ours is like a Gen 2, but it's still a tank.
Right?
Oh,
It really is.
I've had mine 15 years and it works like new. I love it.
Yeah.
Do they have a haircut attachment?
Dude, they do.
I'm serious.
They
I'm
got
not even kidding.
Dude, they got like a carpet shampoo or a haircut
I did.
attachment.
Pasta.
I've got the
Pasta maker.
Yeah, everything.
I've got the carpet shampooer, and I almost bought the belt sander.
Oh, the belt
Because
sander's very
because
handy.
it sucks up the dust while and it drives the sander. I'm like,
Wait a
that's
minute.
brilliant.
It's like the haircut thing.
Yeah.
You're saying your vacuum cleaner has a belt sander?
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome.
I've never heard of that.
Really?
No.
So-
what? I can
The
understand.
Kirby's. They're awesome vacuums.
They do everything.
My brother, there was he actually got roped into selling the ones where it had, my sister, I think,
It had a little water in it.
Yes.
That's the rainbows.
yes, I think my sister bought it off of my brother. That, and there were the ABC water filter
Oh yeah.
things.
No, you know what he had? He had the one that the kids push and the
Some
balls,
little popcorn balls.
the balls pop. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what I had. That's what Ed had.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, no, those were
Had the matching lawnmower.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
Yes, yes.
Oh, God
And
damn it.
apparently the haircutting attachment.
Yeah, right.
I never heard of that. Dude,
Yeah.
The one that was a vacuum hair was the Flowbee.
Flowbee.
Right.
I think that's the one, which I never knew anyone that had that or that it did it work.
I don't even know what
If
you
you
mean.
wanted a
I've
bowl
heard
cut.
the word or
It's like
whatever.
the
but
suck cut where it was like a pair of clippers
Oh, yeah.
attached to your.
the barbers use them.
No.
I know some barber shops had but it was
Vacuum
it
attachment,
was,
yeah.
it was an expensive unit.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
like
it wasn't
some-
the suck cut or
Yeah,
whatever.
no.
No, this
And it was a sucky cut.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, growing up, I mean, the things that they had, Columbia House, where you
Columbia House.
Columbia
Holy
Records,
Christ.
yeah.
was it?
Yeah, you
Those
send
records
you
at
tape a
first.
penny to that thing, and they start sending you things.
Yeah, and then they send you like something every month, and you have
Yeah.
to come up with $6.
I told you Ferguson had that, and we
Yeah.
lived in Florida, and they sent. We went on vacation back to Ohio, and he had joined it, and we got back, and there was 4 Striper albums. To hell with the devil, and it was like a Christian rock band, and so we had to listen to that shit for, forever, and he couldn't return it, and he had to pay full price.
It was too
Right.
late to
You
return
have
it
to
'cause you had,
turn
like,
them. You have to return them, or you get charged.
Right, they
Right.
were like $6.99.
Oh, they were more than that. Yeah, they
Well,
were
that was for the
outrageous
cassette.
back
Yeah,
then. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, that's when CDs
Yeah.
were first coming out. Oh God.
Well, this is cassettes.
This is cassette and album.
Are you kidding? The
Maybe
cassettes?
8 tracks.
Yeah,
Oh God.
the original Columbia Records
Yeah.
thing.
Right, because before it was
It
Columbia House.
wasn't records.
It was
Yeah,
records and
Yeah.
cassettes.
Dude, I remember getting that like ad in the Sunday paper every week and be like, I'd get that one,
Yeah.
and I'd get that one. I never got
Yeah,
them.
and then also the Army Men on the back of the comic book, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You get like 1,000 Army Men. I got that too once. Or a friend Jeff, this friend of
Yeah.
ours, Jeff Vogan,
Yeah.
he got it, and it was like it came with tanks. I mean, battles. It had everything.
Yeah.
and it came in a box this big.
Yeah.
And they were literally 1,000 army men in there, but they were as big as like ants.
Yeah.
They were real and they were full. But I mean, I'm telling you, they were like not even they were a centimeter tall,
you guys-
Did
maybe.
you have the lens to be able to see?
Yeah, you had to.
If you guys ever get the chance, and they're not a sponsor of the show, it's called Archie McPhee. They're out of Seattle. Go to their website. Anything that you could have gotten in the back of a comic book, they sell
Oh,
and more.
really?
And their descriptions on their website, you will piss your pants
X-ray
laughing.
glasses.
They have everything. They have like punching nun puppets. They have a wind-up Jesus that walks and sparks shoot out of his eyes.
Yes, yes.
Remember that?
I worked with a guy that used to order that shit. He had a desk full of this crap.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, I love
kidding.
that.
So go to check out
Hilarious.
ArchieMcPhee.com. I'd
That's
love
where
for
he
them
got
to be
it.
a sponsor because
Archie
they are
McPhee.
awesome.
I'll have to check them out. I'll get
Yeah,
a hold
go
of
on their
them.
website. You will laugh your ass
Oh,
off.
I want to see that.
Dude, they also used to have. Do you remember the back of the comics? You could order like a submarine.
That would dive and
One of the
yeah.
sea monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
you
was
put baking soda
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
No,
Remember the
this-
one you used to
this
get?
was
No,
the
that's
one
for
you could
making
go into.
crack
No,
cocaine.
they had
Oh, I'm
ones
sorry.
that you would
Actually
buy them
go
and you would build
into.
them at home.
Yeah.
They had
Yes.
helicopters, submarines.
Oh, yeah.
I never
remember.
ordered one because I was always like,
Yeah.
How
I'm not
big were
flying
they?
in a helicopter. I
It was like a
built.
1 or 2
No,
person
no.
sub. Yes, and it was a real.
I would
get
trust
in.
something that was a 1 or 2 person sub.
Dude,
I mean,
you could buy a house at the Sears
I remember.
catalog.
Yeah, there's still houses in Amherst that you
Well,
can tell
those
they
are
were Sears
there's a couple
houses.
of them.
Yeah.
And they're rare now. And
One's right next to Hasty
they're
Tasty.
metal. They came in panels and stuff. You just
metal house?
build them.
I don't remember
yeah.
that.
My aunt lives in one.
I knew somebody that
joke.
rented in one. Yeah,
She's
it was
got-
one of the true. They dropped it off in a freaking load off a semi.
Yep.
There's your house. Put it together.
Yep.
And it was a contractor that would put it together.
Like a kid.
you could order
They were called
different
prairie
things.
homes. They were.
Is that what it's called?
I think it was prairie homes. I might be
Something. But
might
anyhow,
have-
they were.
They're fucking awesome.
You order your house in Sears
Right.
and Roebuck, buy some land, and
I mean,
build
it's
it and drop
early
it off.
trailers. That was early.
no, these were homes.
Right.
They came out
like
panels.
there's some right downtown Amherst.
Yeah,
I'll
there's
take you-
have to
still
go check
some.
that out. Like
look up. You can look them up online.
corrugated steel.
Yeah.
Look them up on. They're not. Some of them were actually wood.
Some were logs. Some
Yeah.
were.
Were
But
they?
look,
Yeah.
look up the styles online, and you could drive through downtown Amherst and be
Yeah.
like, "That's
There's
one.
one, there's
That's
one.
one. Yeah."
Yeah.
Lincoln log.
The times they are a changing,
Took
baby.
forever to build.
Each piece is this big.
Yeah, I
it's like
know,
4
right?
inches
Right.
by 3/4
Yeah.
diameter.
You have any
Like-
more of those end ones
I know we're over.
with the
No, I
notch
made a-
on the left?
I made a
We got plenty of time.
what is it called? Like a fucking launcher out of them. Remember you
yeah.
get the one little log.
Oh
and the
yeah.
wood
Oh
slat?
yeah. Sure.
Making trebuchets out of Lincoln logs.
Yeah.
Well, we're over. I know.
Yeah.
I know we're
I'm
over.
not
And,
even close to
and,
this, but-
and he's got to get up early too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
3:28, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
that's right. You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is edmoneylive.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. I'm going to listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
Nope. We'll see ya.
Bruh.
There, that took a second. And last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check is Insano Wayno.
Oh, that's what I'm called today.
Insano Wayno. Sorry, I threw the A in there.
Hey, one not anymore.
I know, not anymore.
That's whatever. Yeah, I don't even
Insano
know.
Wayno. We got to
We'll
come
figure
up with a new
something
one.
out. I don't like that
And
one.
thank you for joining us, Jeffrey Shu. You're going to see a lot
Yay,
more of him.
Jeffrey.
He's going to be joining us.
Glad
a lot
I got to
more.
meet you.
Yeah, and he'll be joining us a lot more
I'll
on
be
the
back.
future shows. He'll be the new Rangus.
Yeah. Oh, that's rude.
He won't be. I
Why would you
swear it.
insult Rangus like that?
All right, Smarters, thank you for all things you do. We're going to be leaving you with Paper Planes Forever, so check that out if you like folk music. Thank you for all things you do. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell 2 people. Don't be materialistic. Go
And
ahead.
check out all our sponsors. Go to the
Yes.
website, check out our
Yeah.
sponsors. Hopefully, we're
Yes,
going to
yes,
be
yes.
getting our website revamped soon.
Yep.
Go eat at Ziggy's.
Yes.
Go eat there. Don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. And always remember that you are somebody. And after that, we are out of here.
Oh, I was shooting too.
I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever. Said that you felt lost 100 times before, going in circles on a one-way street, round until your feet get sore. But I guess you haven't heard yet much better. So I wanna make this forever. 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 I wanna make this. So I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.